Good morning, my name is Thomas Squeo. I'm the Chief Technology Officer at Pearson Labs, and we're introducing our Declara platform. Declara is a social learning platform for human capital development and can be implemented for any spectrum of K through 12, 14 through 20, human capital management and otherwise. So, success in the global economy is essentially built around 21st century skills, being able to do critical thinking, complex problem solving, being able to apply these skills to any area of instruction. And ultimately, this demand has been the reason that Declara has been built. It's an on-demand learning as service application. It's important to note that it captures basically the delivery of content, the assessment of it, and also the reporting and business intelligence associated with that platform. We focus on 3 client segments: learner consumers, organizations, and organizations can be inferred to be corporations, companies, and so on, and then also governments. We're already being sold into a diverse set of markets in a repeatable process, and thankfully, we have low sales cost and low deployment costs. We focus on no customization. Our primary delivery mechanism is around configuration. We have a turnkey solution that's built around, if you were going to look at it at the surface, it looks like a social network, but it's an intelligent learning platform under the hood. Clients are helping us with immediate cost recovery with an upfront engagement cost for our implementation, and all of our engagements are multi-year, so we're able to see long-term recurring revenue at both per user and per instance levels. So a little visual. The application is actually a mobile-first application, meaning it was built to be deployed to any environment. We have a version that runs on smartphone, runs on tablets, any tablet, iOS, Android, otherwise. And then also there's a browser-based version as well. Be happy to demo this for anybody after this if you're interested. So a little bit about the stack for us. It would look like what the current state of a technology application is. We have a data warehousing component and big data platform. Basically, the apps and APIs are for mobile learning and web apps. We have a business intelligence and recommendation engine component, and then ultimately we've built a badging framework that gives the ability to do non-traditional accreditation, working with skill sets that might be beyond the traditional progression-oriented or ontological delivery. Each layer has a business intelligence component, and most of the implementations that we've had are private social networks. The reason why we have that top tier, that third-party application public social network aspect, or that public application, is that we are a B2B company, and we welcome the opportunity to work with anybody that wants to be able to apply these technologies inside their own enterprise. So we're leveraging the great work that's come from before us, looking at data, come from legacy to real-time, that work that companies like Microsoft and Pearson have done, hardware organizations such as Intel, Cisco, and ACT, and ultimately how they're actually looking at the delivery. We're basically taking that to build a complete set of applications and modules that could be employed. You could either have that be completely under the hood as a white label solution or be floated up to be co-branded or otherwise. We have the ability to integrate legacy data. We have a superior user experience, and we have a simple onboarding and offboarding process, meaning that we consider data to be open. And we've built the application to be focused on learning outcomes first and foremost. So we essentially sit at the nexus of 4 domains: business, big data and predictive analytics, enterprise collaboration, human capital management, and personalized deep learning. Many of the companies here have much more experience than we do in some of these areas, specifically around the ability to do content development and otherwise. We see our platform as an enabling architecture for those enterprises. Potential. Basically, there's $6.4 trillion expected to be spent in human capital development in the next 5 years. We anticipate the addressable market space for us is to be approximately $1.1 billion. Based on this growth trajectory and also the leading indicators, we have a strategy that focuses on formal and informal learnings, then organizations and corporations, and then dealing with the longer term cycles of working with governments and agencies of that type. So, predictability. It's important to note, we've got to have milestones to be able to predict our success. The first year, we've confirmed $1.4 million worth of revenue. We're actually going into year 2 right now. We expect to close 3.2. And overall, We have a $2 to $5 per user fee depending on the scale of the engagement, and that focuses on learning platform and applications, learning analytics for both the enterprise as well as the learner, consumer-facing BI, business intelligence, and enterprise BI, and ultimately the data architecture and warehousing. We've been able to be engaged at many levels for the stack, meaning that we don't necessarily have to deliver the entire stack to be able to be effective in an enterprise. So, closing and pursuing business in core markets, United States, Australia, and Latin America. We've closed opportunities in each one of these. And more importantly, these are enabling factors to give us the ability to go after deploying our services to organizations that want to build on top of our platforms. Major US assessment firm, education publisher, an international assessment provider, and an international professional